Hello everyone, welcome back to another declutter video. This one is the first in my makeup declutter series. So I'm starting with makeup brushes and I am starting with foundation brushes. So I just started by laying out all of my foundation brushes and really looking at them, seeing which ones I reach for all the time and which ones I maybe forgot that I have, that I don't reach for, even if they're good. If there's brushes here that I'm not using, there's no point in me keeping them. So like a lot of these brushes you'll see, they work just fine. I just always choose other ones over those, and those are the ones that I'm gonna get rid of, and I'll just be passing these on to friends and family most likely. The thing about makeup brushes is that you don't really need backups. I mean, if I run out of a makeup brush, or it doesn't even run out, but if it gets old or broken or lost or whatever, I will just go out and buy another one. I would rather have to do that than have a bunch of makeup brushes that are going to be sitting around cluttering up my space for who knows how long. And I appreciate the chance to shop and buy a new makeup brush. It's much more fun than just storing a bunch of things that I may or may not ever use. So that was kind of my thought process behind this declutter. I used to have several boxes of makeup brushes that I just kind of had in storage that I didn't use, especially when we were living with my in-laws. I had makeup brushes here that I'm going through that I totally forgot about. And that was kind of a sign to me of, okay, well, I can obviously live without these. And if I try to use them all, it'll almost be more of a burden on me to keep them out, keep them on my vanity, than it would be to just pass them on to somebody else who would really appreciate them. So that was kind of where my mind was at. So I realized it would be a better idea to lay them all out so that I could see them all at once. And I'm going through and selecting categories of eyeshadow brushes. I think these are like concealer brushes that I use for under my brow bone, and then like smaller detail brushes. So you can see I'm kind of dividing them into categories. That way I can see all that I have in any given category and kind of thin them out from there. My end goal as far as storage with brushes was to have them all out on my vanity at once so that I can see everything that I have. I have access to everything that I have. I don't have anything in storage. So I was trying to consider that too. I mean, there would be not as much point in having several of the exact same brush, especially when it comes to face brushes. It just doesn't make sense. It's not necessary. I mean, it's convenient. I have to wash them less frequently then, but it's not necessary, if that makes sense. And if I'm going to have them all out on my vanity, I want as much room as possible. I don't want to feel overcrowded. So I had that in the back of my mind throughout this declutter as well. These are all the brushes I'm keeping. I'm going to figure out a way to sort them out and organize them to keep them all in my daily makeup station in my bathroom that I showed you earlier. And then here are all the brushes that I am decluttering. I feel really good about this. A lot of these are like limited edition ones that I'm gonna pass on to friends and family because I know like these are really good quality brushes. I just don't need 10 powder brushes. I don't need 10 blush brushes. Do you know what I mean? Like these are good. It's gonna be fun to share these with people because most of these brushes are good, because I mean, I've kept them around this long because they're good, but I just don't need so many of a makeup brush. I can wash my makeup brushes more often. I can, that kind of thing. This one was kind of hard for me because I received this in PR from Sigma. This is one that I don't love, but the only reason I don't love it is because I have these two that the only thing I can think that I would use this for is either eyeshadow, which I have another brush that I use for like really big, fluffy application of eyeshadow, like a lighter base color. I have one that I already love from Sonia Kashuk for that. Then the other thing I would use this for would be bronzer in like contouring into my forehead, but I already have two brushes here that I love. This Luxie one is my absolute favorite. I pretty much use this one every time, so I probably don't even need to keep this, but I'm gonna keep this one for now. But I just, and even just like putting it on my hand, like these two feel super nice, exactly how I want them to feel, and this one just doesn't quite have the, sorry, you can't see that. This doesn't quite have that feel. Like it feels a little bit like it just doesn't blend as well. I don't know. So I'm actually going to pass this on to, a friend or family or something like that. And yeah, that's everything. There's quite a lot of different variety of brushes here. And it's funny because I have given makeup away to friends and family and like my sister-in-laws and stuff a lot, but I don't think I ever really do brushes. So hopefully that'll be fun. This right here is like such a frustrating thing for me. This is all eyeliners, mascaras. That's pretty much it. Maybe a few brow products and some random stuff like that. It's not even supposed to be in here. But for some reason, this category of stuff gets away from me and I can never keep it organized. So I'm gonna try to do a very, very intense declutter here because I'm so sick of having so much of this stuff, like eyeliners and stuff. I don't ever use them. I feel like they're always in my way, you know, and when I do want one, I can't ever find the one I want because I'm surrounded by so much that I don't like or that doesn't work. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's get ruthless. Let's go. And I just remembered to put my ring back on. I saw myself in the camera and I was like, oh my God, I don't have my wedding ring on. I better go get that. So we're good.
Any ideas?
All right, so here is what I am keeping. Pretty good. Everything I tried works, and actually I didn't swatch this one. Does this work? Yep, it works. So everything here works. It's not dried out. It's functionable, except for this one hasn't been opened. A lot of the mascaras I haven't opened too. And then a few of them I just want to kind of keep and use up. But yeah, this is what I'm keeping, and this is what I'm getting rid of. And I think that there's like a lot more in here than there's here, right? I think so. At least half of this I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna have to go through it again and throw away a bunch of it. Some of it is still good and I'll pass it on, but a lot of it is just gonna go in the trash because it's just old and dried up, and that's why I'm not keeping it. So it wouldn't be fair to try to pass those on to somebody else. And next time I do my declutters, or the next round of declutter that I do here in a minute, I'm gonna have a trash can next to me so that I don't have to go through the extra step of now going through this and figuring out what's garbage and what's not, if that makes sense. All right, now I'm going to jump into the concealer drawer that I showed you earlier. Concealers, color correctors, whatever. Let's do this. All right, I wanted to just show you guys the concealers that I'm passing on, which is quite a few, and the concealers I am throwing away. And then here are my concealers that I'm keeping. Look at that. They fit perfectly in this drawer. So this one might actually have to be out, but I literally use this every single day to do my brows. So I kind of might want that out anyways to be on hand, but like, look at that. That's perfect. And I have a range of finishes, coverages, and shades because, you know, sorry, someone's getting their house constructed on. I use different concealers for different things, you know, whether I'm highlighting my face, actually concealing blemishes or redness, you know, under my eyes, I use different concealers. And it also depends on the weather. If it's really humid and hot out, I want something more like this, something that is going to dry matte and last all day. whereas a lot of times, sometimes I just want more of a dewy finish. So anyways, these are everything. This covers everything, so that's awesome. And I did keep one of my CoverGirl ones, actually two of them, so this one and this one was sent to me in PR, and I think that's it. Everything else I purchased. Yeah, so that's my concealer collection. That's so exciting. And then I am keeping a few other random, well, this isn't even a concealer, this is an under eye hydrating thing. And then these are color correctors. I am keeping these just for the rare occasion that I like to color correct. And then I also organized my eye primers. So these are mostly eyeshadow primers. There's a few random things. So there's a few, actually these are kind of technically concealers, but I will use them as eye bases. I have a sort of skin toned one, and then I have this yellow one from NYX, and then the other eyeshadow primers that I like. And these are actually eye glosses. That's a glitter primer, so a little bit different there. This is the NYX Pencil and Milk. That's white, basically a matte white eyeshadow primer for when you want to really make some colors pop. And then these are other eyeshadow primers that I enjoy. So I don't know, I'm really excited for this. I didn't intend to be organizing right now. I just really wanted to declutter, and then I was gonna organize later. But it's kind of happening that way because I feel really good about having all of one category in one little drawer like this. I feel super good about that. So I might just keep going with this flow. We'll see what I do next. But also, now I have an empty drawer. How sweet is that? Yay. All right, so since the concealer and eyeshadow primer worked out so well, I'm gonna try to do the same thing with brow products. I'm gonna try to fill this drawer with the brow products that I kept, and hopefully they'll all fit in here. I'm guessing it's not gonna even fill up this drawer, but we'll see. These are the ones I use every day. So my Anastasia one, the Color Pop, and then CoverGirl. Those two I've been using on a daily basis. Also this CoverGirl. So this one is like a clear hard gel. This is a tinted hard gel, and this is like a waxy type of gel. So I do like to have all three of those on hand. All right, and then these three pencils, and I have one other thing that I can't find, and it's really irritating me. Where are you? I actually found a spare of the ColourPop gel that I really like, and I found what I was looking for. This is my BH Cosmetics Brow Trio that I've had forever and ever, and it never dries out. I only obviously use this side, but I'm gonna hang on to that because I love it. So let's see how I can organize these so that it's like not annoying. Anyone really good at Tetris? I could totally use your help right now. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this. Like I mentioned before, this is the concealer that I use literally when I do my brows. That's what I use to highlight, to carve out the bottom line of my brows and highlight my brow bone. And if you don't know what I mean, let me know. I can do a tutorial, but I think you know what I mean. So I love this concealer for that, but it does stay incredibly dewy, so you do have to set it with some powder. Anyways, all right, this is my brow drawer. How cool is that? Oh, I changed it. Look at what I added. Okay, so I rearranged some things a little bit. Oh no, that's gonna bug me now. Hold on. I lined these things up, and then I added these two here so that these have a spot. So yeah. Hey, what about this? This needs a spot. Okay, this is the final arrangement. I got it, I think, now. I got everything in here that I want, and it doesn't annoy me. So these are the easiest access that I use every single day, and then everything else is there. So yay, that's done. All right, so this is my mascaras. I gotta be honest, you guys, this is, I think, gonna be the most temporary setup because bugging me, and I do not need this many mascaras. All these little ones have not been opened yet. The Benefit Bad Gal oh, you can't even see it. There it is. I really love that one. This is just the waterproof mascara remover. And then I have a couple from CoverGirl that I have been enjoying, more of like a lighter thing. And then these are ones that look good, but I've had them for a long time, so I'm gonna test them out over the next week and decide if they're still good or if I can toss them. I think I probably can toss them, but for some reason I just feel like I need to test them out, so I'm gonna. And then these are colored ones from Wet n Wild that I have had for a while, but I have no idea. I'll probably have to test those out too. And then I don't think this one has been opened yet. So hopefully within a few weeks I can get this down or at least organized better, but I have some testing out to do before I can get there. So I just thought I would put all these in a drawer. Actually, I have two more right here that I haven't even opened that I need to remember. All right, here is this random little drawer. So I have my ColourPop mascaras, and then I have some liquid felt tipped eyeliners right here that I like. A couple more right here. We have thicker. Honestly, so there's 3 of them are Soap and Glory. Oh, this is the mascara remover. So 3, hold on. Are they? No, 2 of them are Soap and Glory. 1 of them is Too Faced. And then 2 of them, this is not even what I thought it was. Hold on. So I have my mascara that I love and use every day that is too long to fit in the other mascara drawer. I have these ones. These are also too long to fit, so they're going sideways. Basically, all these things are going sideways, but they're eye-type products, so you get it. So those are the black felt tip eyeliners that I really enjoy, and then I have some of the ColourPop cream gel shadows, or liners, whatever you want to call them. I have those right here. Here is how I'm going to store my pencil eyeliners for now, so I can just kind of go through here, and actually this is the one that I use the most, the Sex Kitten by Tarte. However, it's almost gone. It won't twist up anymore, and the point that's on there is all that's left, so that's gonna get tossed pretty soon, and then I'll move on to some other ones in here. But yeah, I like this. I like that I have colorful, neutral, everything that functions is in this drawer. So yeah, that's how I have that for now. And then I took this drawer that was empty and I filled it with some extras, unopened mascaras. These are the little Milk makeup stamps that I got for Christmas from Mike. I love them. They're just totally not practical, so it's not something I need access to every day. And then these, kind of same thing, like all of these liquid eyeliners that are colorful. I don't really use them that often, but I don't want to get rid of them. And, you know, if I want to do a fun look or if I want to do makeup on my kids or something like that, I'll keep them around. But I definitely don't need them in the everyday section. So that's going to go in this drawer for now.